The crowd is loud, the lights are on, and the strategies are set. Welcome, football fans, to the premier destination for a deep dive analysis into the game you love. Welcome to the best high school football podcast in the nation. It's the Playbook, baby! Coach Traylor is here, who is entering his third year at his current high school. He is in his ninth year teaching and coaching as a head track coach and wide receivers coach here alongside me.
You heard it, folks. I'm Coach Traylor, and I am with the one and only Coach Fulcher. He has been coaching for over 20 years and has been blessed to win several championships. This is his first year at his current school where he coaches the slot wide receivers. Listen, we spent years standing on the sidelines, sketching in the dirt, and building championship programs, which is why we are excited to launch this show.
This week, we look at McKinney boy playing the Princeton Panthers. Coach, man, this is not going to be an easy one, Coach. They look very, very strong. They look better than their record. What do you think?
Man, they're very much a tough team. They're located in Collin County in Princeton, Texas. Over 37,000 people there. Okay. It's an area that is booming. And with that, houses that are affordable, a lot of families are moving in, which explains a lot of the talent and athletes that they have out there.
Who are they, Coach? I mean, they're 5-4. If we look at their record, they're 5-4 on paper. They're 3-4 in the district. But who is this Marcus Flowers kid?
Man, Marcus Flowers, man, they have a heck of a quarterback out there in this kid. He's been starting on varsity for the past 3 years, and ever since he stepped on the scene, he has been putting up straight numbers, Coach, straight numbers.
Man, I look at their record right now, and I look at them putting up 41 points against West Mesquite, 49 against Naaman Forest. They put up 41 against Rock Hill, which is in our district, 21 against Plano. I mean, they can put up some points. What do you think the keys to victory will be, and who do we need to contain?
As far as our keys of victory, the main thing that we're going to need to make sure is that we go in and we stick to our game plan. We put through a tough game plan and make sure we execute it with our players all week. We need to go out there and we need to play McKinney Boyd Bronco football. Discipline, no penalties.
Yes.
We have to be more physical than them. Yes. And at the end of the day, we have to find a way to box up and bottle that Marcus Flowers.
Man, you know, I look at film and I see him just being able to make throws from different slot angles. I see that he's lost 2 receivers this past week due to injury. But it does look like he's been able to find someone new.
Yeah, he has a bunch of different guys that he can go through. Looking at him as far as his career, he has over 6,300 passing yards, over 58 touchdown passes.
Hey.
This kid is not shy at a gunsling. He is a dual threat quarterback, but he focuses of staying in that pocket and delivering the ball downfield. One of the things he's really good at is leading his receivers and throwing them open. You may think you have him covered. He puts that ball and drop it with that nice touch right there in the bucket. And then from there, you think you have an incompletion, receiver break free, turn his hands over, and it goes right in the breadbasket. Heck of a quarterback, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw that too. Now, on our side of the ball, who do you think is going to have a breakout game? We got some guys that are itching to actually, see their name in the bright lights. In fact, we've had some pretty good days of practice, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to take place on Thursday.
Man, we have some kids that are going to, on the offensive side, that's going to be dynamic for us. Between our 2 quarterbacks, Marcus Johnson and Major Smith, they're going to deliver the balls where we need to. And as far as the weapons, man, those 2 guys have all the weapons that they could possibly need. With B.J. Dixon, Mason Novak, A.J. Stewart, PK. You have K-Wash.
Yes.
There's a bunch of different guys. Timmy. There's a bunch of different guys that's going to make some plays for us. We just need to make sure that everybody is ready whenever their number is called upon.
Yes, sir. Now, Now, we typically are going to, do this every single week where we give out a prediction of what we think the score will be. I'm going Broncos 34, Panthers 15. I just don't see them outscoring us. With the weapons that we have, with the game plan that Coach Saul has put in place, man, this thing is going to be exciting. If you miss this game, I'm telling you, you're going to be kicking yourself for a week.
All right, man. Well, the offense is getting ready to get back on track. We're going to be spinning the ball.
Yes, sir.
Running backs going to be hitting holes.
Yes, sir.
Linemen's going to put people on their behinds. Them Boyd Broncos is going to bring in a whopping 41 points. Mark my words. We will score 41. And as far as the other side, them Princeton Panthers, like I said, that offense is good. However, we have a really good defense with a great secondary and some good defensive coaches.
Yeah.
All right, so Broncos, 41.
Okay.
We're going to go Princeton Panthers, 28.
All right. I see that, Coach. As you'll see every single week, as you tune in to see the playbook, we'll be able to dive a little bit deeper. But because this being the first show, we're excited to actually premiere what's going to take place with the Panthers this upcoming week. But next week, you'll get a chance to hear from the head coach himself, the actual driver behind the wheel. The one and only Mr. Stu Johnson will be coming to us live, and we look forward to bringing him on because the vision that's being casted is definitely being led by him.
Definitely so. Before we leave on the show, we're getting ready to enter in our last football game of the season, and with that, man, there's a lot of kids that dedicated their lives, dedicated all their time and their effort to this program. And so we just kind of want to rattle off a few of the seniors' names, starting with, we have Ashton Antoir.
Man, great job, kid.
Yes, sir. Edward Boovie.
Great job, Boovie.
Evan Browning.
Yes.
Oliver Bryant.
Yes.
Zachary Bush.
Yes.
Luis Casillas. Aiden Chow. Edgar Corlejo. Robert Davis. BJ Dixon. Aiden Dobbins. Yarvon Evans. Sam Ferendi, Matthew Guerrero, William Hall, Preston Harper, Jacob Hatch, Juan Hernandez, Jeremiah Hernandez, Tony Hill, Charles Ego Oporum, Barrington Igwe, Marcus Johnson, Kahari Jones, PK Korlevich, Joseph Laster, Trey Lawrence, Eddie Lopez, Mason Novak, Nani, Sean Quintana, Rhett Rogers, Colton Stevenson, Victor Taylor, Muhammad Ways, Jordan Washington, and then we have Dylan Zambrano as well.
Coach, what are you going to miss the most? You've been here for 3 years. You got a chance to see these players up close and personal, and it's going to be bittersweet, sad to see them go. What are you going to miss the most?
The most I'm going to miss about this group is just seeing them whenever they were so young and kind of growing into the young men that they are today, kind of growing into themselves, growing into their personalities. It's going to be the goofiness with some of these seniors that we have, man. With BJ and Mason, it's like they always just have jokes.
Yes.
Like the quarterback room is never a dull moment.
Yes.
They'll make your bad day turn into a really good day just by the way that they're able to make you smile. And I'm going to miss, man, their dedication that they put to this program. I appreciate the seniors. I love the seniors. The program wouldn't be going in the right direction that you're going to see us ascend to if it wasn't for the work that they laid down. They laid the foundation. Now it's up to these younger underclassmen to continue to build on top.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, we do have a very strong crop of some sophomores, some juniors, and then some freshmen that possibly could make some headway as they come into their second year with the program. What are you looking forward to out of this sophomore junior class?
Man, the fact those sophomores, a lot of them got some game time reps. A lot of them started several games for us this year. So that the inconsistency or the inexperience, that's going to be a thing of the past. Once they come in next year, there'll be juniors, there'll be upperclassmen, and they're going to be able to make a lot of plays for us. I'm looking forward to it. The future is bright out here in Boyd Bronco territory, baby.
So don't forget to tune in every single week. Before we go, we got to send a special shout out to Coach Traylor, who will actually be introducing a new bundle of joy into his family coming really soon, as his wife actually is pregnant right now, and she'll be giving birth to a beautiful baby boy, a very healthy, beautiful baby boy.
That's right, man. The day is the 12th next week. So it felt like it was 9 months went by extremely too fast, but I'm excited for this new chapter of our lives. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds here at McKinney Boyd as well.
So that's it for us. The playbook is yours. Episode 1 is in the books. We look forward to episode 2. Remember to tune in because this is the best high school podcast in the nation. It's the Playbook, baby.